Good morning, it's Chad, and I am just trying to keep on keeping on. I'm coming to you this morning from my backyard, humble abode again this morning. And yeah, went walking with my dad. It's about 6:45 in the morning, starting to get light. Dad, he didn't wake up. He woke up about 15 minutes late, and he was like, "Oh snap!" He texted me back, like, "You want to go walking at 6:15?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it still." So I did that. Went into the gas station, got me a Bang. These are like energy type drinks my sister turned me on to. It says potent brain and body fuel. It's I guess what all the low carb dieters drink, because it has no carbs, no sugars, no calories, no artificial colors. It's actually clear when you pour it out. And I got all these funky flavors. Plus it has creatine. Creatine is good for your muscles, I guess. I remember taking creatine when I was younger, when it first started becoming a fad craze for people to take it. It works out. And so I got peach mango, and I'm gonna drink that. I already drank 1 cup of coffee, so I better not drink all this. But yeah, the title for this one, I'm gonna get a little techie today. Like I said, I'm gonna mix it in between some of my work stuff, some of my home stuff. But I don't know what the title is. Something like, when you don't know something and you need to do something for a project, for a client, and you don't have time to learn what you need to learn because you don't know it, when do you take the time to try to learn it? And when do you find somebody and hire them to do it? Which is what I did. I first tried to learn it myself. I spent like 40 hours. And it was a credit card API for one of my clients. Remember, I don't know if I told you or not, I have a client who is basically wanting to become their own processor, and they got this company called, I guess I could say it, Card Connect. And so they're wanting to build an API. You know, I work on mostly IBM I's, AS400s, I-Series, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of my clients are small companies. They're not the big corporate companies that run on the IBM I's. A lot of them are big companies. That's who IBM caters to. And you know, they're spending, you know, just to start an entry model machine with everything is like 30 grand. And these bigger companies, you know, will spend a couple $100,000 on one of these systems. I think that's right. Last time I checked. It may be cheaper than that now, but IBM caters to the bigger companies. So anyway, all ours are smaller, running on older systems, running on older OSs, and so I needed to come up with a way to connect to these Card Connect APIs in there, because they host everything up in the cloud. Their terminals have a software called Bolt, and you plug it into the internet, it shows bolted, it finds its way to the cloud, to our Card Connect servers. And so when you run a transaction, you just pass the hardware serial number of your device and it runs it. So it's pretty slick how it runs. So yeah, we determined that we had to run it in the PACE environment, which stands for Portable Application Systems. The IBM has their own proprietary OS400 system, OS, and but you can run a lot of different things on it. You can run Linux, you can run Java, you can code in C, PHP, and then PACE is the Portable Application Systems, and it runs Unix, AIX. And these systems we're running is an old version of AIX 5.3, which goes back to early 2000s, I think. So anyway, I knew we had to run it in PACE. I knew we had to use probably curl. I knew we had to use OpenSSL because The clients don't get software subscription, they don't get updates. So, you know, the ciphers, the SSL certificates are not getting updated with the system. So I knew we had to use OpenSSL to get the certificates. And then also, they had a current developer that was going to use bash scripts. And when I contacted a company, I seen this guy that had some articles for, I think the website was Let's Encrypt. And I knew what I needed. I knew the concept, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to go about it. So, anyway, I contacted their company, the company he works for, thinking I would get him, and told him I just needed proof of concept. They were like, yeah, we can do that. And so there was a guy, and they decided, let's do this in Python, which Python is a open source application programming scripting language that can run pretty much on any OS. So anyway, they first quoted me a block of hours, got pretty close to it, quoted me, we need some more hours. So now I'm like 50 hours deep into it, and now I'm ready to start putting this on some other systems, and I cannot get it to install. His installation setup script is not working. And when I told him that, he was like, I didn't have that problem on this one. Try it on a different one. I'm like, so okay. So I tried it on some other systems. Tried it on a 7.1, I tried it on a 5.4. Seemed to install okay, but when I tried to run an authorization, it says it can't find Python. So that's where I'm at. I was talking to my dad this morning about it, and he's like, you know, we've put a lot of money into this. We put 8 or 10 grand into this almost. It needs to work. And we need to get some help now because we're feeling the pressure of getting it done. So that's what I'm going to do today. I have to go up to Chi-Town today, to Chicago, which is about 4 hours north, to use your group lunch meeting, or lunch, dinner, and informational, educational thing for portable apps on the IBM i. So I'm going to leave about noon, head up there, and I actually am going to take Shelby with me. She's my 17-year-old daughter, so she's going to get to skip school a couple days to go up there with me. She's like, yeah, I want to go. So she's going to go up there, stay in the hotel, just hang out, and I'm going to go to that meeting tonight. So hopefully I'm going to go in this morning and at least get... The other thing is I'm having an issue trying to call these scripts from the languages that we use, which is the proprietary RPG or CL from IBM. RPG is a beast of a language, I'd say. It has been around for longer than me, and I'm 42. Or at least close. I'm not sure exactly when it came out. But it has evolved. It has evolved over the years, and it's got different flavors. It's got fixed format, free format, and so yeah, so I got to be able to call. I downloaded some utilities from a guy who he's just wicked smart, and he has a lot of free utilities he publishes on his website, and I got some from him used that I can call paste programs from. So I'm going to try that this morning, try to get that going, at least get that part working, and then we'll just have to get the environment set up. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I went back and looked at my video yesterday, and I was listening to it, and it sounded like I was talking really slow. And so I'm trying to talk a little faster this morning. I don't know if I am or not, but you know, I figured if I do talk faster, I'd probably have more pauses in between, because I am not naturally a talker. I growing up, going through school, high school, college, I was a quiet type. I didn't really talk much. I'd usually give like sarcastic, funny type comments to people. But yeah, so this is what really weird, because I don't even see how I can talk into a camera for longer than a couple minutes. So I'm trying it. I'm gonna see how it goes. I had a couple videos now, and yeah, I think I'm a naturally quiet person, and you know, I usually, unless I knew you really well, you know, unless like when I go home to my sister or somebody I really knew, my wife now, my kids, yeah, I talk, and I talk silly, and I just be myself. For some reason, I couldn't ever be myself growing up, and I think that's what probably led me to drink a lot when I was younger. Yeah, I used to drink quite a bit. Kind of loosened me up and made me talk to people, and I'm sure that's probably the case with a lot of people. But it just got into a love affair for maybe close to 8 years or so. But I haven't drank in a long time, and I say a long time, year and a half maybe. I do occasionally, but not like every day, every other day. And I wouldn't drink a lot, just enough to loosen me up. And so I guess I should say, you know, I start off, hello, my name's Chad, and I am an alcoholic. Yeah, been to a few of those. Actually, I can remember going to one in college with a friend of mine, because yeah, we got caught, I think, walking down the street up there at Ball State with some cups in our hands, and got a ticket. Had to do some community service, and one part of the punishment was we had to go to an AA meeting. So, and I went to a few 4 or 5 years ago. I just I don't know, wasn't really my thing. I could probably go to them now. I could talk more, but like I said, when I was sober, I didn't really want to talk to people too much. But things change, you get older, and I think that comes with age. So anyway, I need to get started on my day. Said I was going to keep these to about 12 minutes, and I'm going to try to keep that. I know, you know, YouTube, if you want to put these on YouTube and you want to have a YouTube channel, people will say you need a 2-hour video. But usually when you have the long videos, most people tend to do is they listen to it like radio. They listen to it like radio. They just put it on in the background and listen to it, and that's what I do. That's what I did for years. I would listen to, like I said, Eli, and watch his tech videos. Eli the computer guy. There's a plug for you, Eli. And like, he needs it. He's got like 1 million subscribers. But yeah, I'd watch his videos. I would listen to Mike Tech Show. Mike, he talks about PC stuff up in the northern eastern area. I think New Jersey, maybe New Hampshire. I'm not sure exactly. I listened to Tech Vets, which was Mike and Carrie Holzman. Listen to them a lot. You tend to find when you listen to somebody for so long, I think somebody said you get your 500-hour badge, that you usually stop listening to them after you've listened to somebody for 500 hours. That's usually when you stop listening to them, or at least you take a break from them for a while. So figures small videos, it would take somebody a long time to get their 500-hour badge from me. So anyway, I'm gonna get in the shower, get to work. Everybody have a great day, and keep on keeping on.